sandwich order going here.
Giving Tesla a 5-week extension on their FSD investigation response in rural Wisconsin snow. Yeah, his latest post confirms the streak's over after that snowy Wisconsin takeover.
Whoa. I don't know if it was going to jump out in front of that truck or not. I might be inclined to trust that and not intervene. Shout out to the butcher shop in Camdenton. Let's see if Grok remembers what we were discussing. Kind of in a hurry, so I'm being impatient. So, like, has XAI implemented that cross-session memory? Beautiful. That was so freaking smooth and perfect. Oh my gosh, the full stops just kill me every time. And that was valid because there was a truck coming from the right. The map suggests that such a route exists, but I can tell you it doesn't. Grok, I need to go to the butcher shop in Camdenton, and I need to go to Walmart after that, and then back home.
Got the butcher shop on Illinois Street, then Walmart Supercenter on Cecil Street, and back home to Porch Swing Boulevard. Route.
There's definitely a connection. That's the second time we've lost connection in that exact spot, like when it starts to back out. I wonder if it's because it's like switching from the Wi-Fi to the cellular. Okay. Let's get our sandwich order going here. Yeah, so we lost water. Oh man, I'm guessing the construction, it was either planned or it was an accident because, yeah, we lost water. So we're on boil advisory now too, after they get the line fixed, so I gotta go buy some water at Walmart. First we need to get our sandwich order going here.
Butcher shop is Bill.
Hi, Bill. Can I place an order for pickup, like a sandwich order?
Hey, what can I get for you?
Can I get a cold sandwich with salami, ham, and American cheese?
Okay.
And mayo?
Anything else?
No, that's it.
So just mayo, no lettuce, tomato, or anything?
Nope. Just the meat, cheese, and mayo.
Okay. And the name on it?
Trevor.
All right. I'll get this in the works.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Another beautiful day. I had an idea. I wanted to try. I wanted to see if we could maybe have a conversation with Grok about current events as it relates to Tesla and the whole Musk economy. So let's see how that goes. Grok, what's the latest news on Tesla on X from accounts like Sawyer Merritt, Farzad, Herbert Ong, Dirty Tesla, Homars, and all of the major Tesla accounts on X?
Sawyer Merritt's highlighting Tesla Model Y as the safest vehicle in ANCAP rankings, and NHTSA, giving Tesla a 5-week extension on their FSD investigation response. Herbert Ong's posting about Korea, certifying a 6-seater Model Y long range from Giga Shanghai. Elon Musk's OpenAI lawsuit heading to trial in April, and Cybertruck FSD crushing it in heavy fog. Dirty Tesla and Homar's blog are chatting FSD streaks ending in snow, but still impressive at nearly 13,000 miles. Plus, some fun referral pushes before FSD goes subscription only. Overall buzz is strong on FSD progress, safety wins, and global expansions. No big bombshells from Farzad or Homar's lately, but Tesla's killing it.
What's the status of David Moss's cross-country journey with FSD? Is he still 100% utilization with no issues?
Nah, David Moss's epic FSD streak ended today at 12,961 miles in rural Wisconsin snow. Yeah, his latest post confirms the streak's over after that snowy Wisconsin takeover. No issues before, but safety first. He's posting dashcam footage soon and says the journey continues.
Dang. That's still super impressive. Congrats to him. And
Totally agree.
Congrats to the whole Tesla team for that.
Absolutely. Huge props to the Tesla team for pushing FSD that far. Insane achievement. David's coast-to-coast zero interventions set the bar sky high.
For sure. I heard something about MKBHD talking about the latest version of FSD.
You mean MKBHD? He just reviewed the Model Y performance, calling Tesla's FSD the best assisted driving tech out there. Way ahead on more roads, no deep dive on the absolute latest version 14.2.2, but he's all in on it.
Gotcha. So did he test version 14?
From what I can tell, yeah. He tested FSD on the new Model Y performance in his review and called it the best out there, though he didn't specify the exact point release like version 14.2, still gushing over how Tesla's ahead on real-world roads.
Awesome.
Right? Tesla's killing it with FSD these days. What's next on your mind?
I'm curious what other like Tesla influencers like Dirty Tesla, Black Model 3, Holmars think about version 14.2.2.3.
Dirty Tesla's testing version 14.2.2.3, says it fixed a do not enter goof from the prior version and loves the end spot parking. Black Model 3, that's BLKMDL3, is raving after hundreds of miles, zero interventions, killer parking garages, canyons, and pedestrian dodges. Holmars noted the rollout, but no deep review yet. Holmars didn't pop up on this one.
Okay. Whoa, bruh. I don't...
Whoa.
Yeah. I don't know if FSD was going to go there, but it kind of felt like it was going to jump out, and I really don't think it would have, but I'm not willing to risk it. This is a highway, so I don't know if I can call that a critical disengagement. Kind of felt like it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I doubt you saw on the camera that there was a truck coming from the left. It was about, I don't know, 200 feet coming from the left, and then FSD kept creeping forward and when it does that, it makes me nervous. Now, I don't know if it was going to jump out in front of that truck or not. That seems highly unlikely. But again, I can't take the risk. I'm not gonna friggin' take a side impact into my door at 60 miles an hour. And that's kind of the struggle with this whole situation, is how much is the, you know, tester or rider, so to speak, the supervisor, sorry, like how much risk are they willing to assume when I don't really know what it's going to do. I have to kind of keep myself safe. So I really wish there was some way for the software to relay intention to the supervisor, so that, like, for example, like if it was, the car was talking to me maybe through Grok or something, saying like, hey, I'm just creeping forward, I'm not, you know, I'm gonna go after this truck, or I'm gonna wait for this truck and the vehicle they're after, and then I'm gonna go, I'm just creeping forward for visibility. That would be great, because then I might be inclined to trust that and not intervene. But it's too hard for me, at least, to be checking from the left and I can't be looking to the left to make sure it's not going to jump out and that it's safe to go, while also looking at screen prompts. I personally can't do that. So we don't know, but hopefully Tesla will take a look at that footage and see. So this is the first time in a while that FSD has come in this way. Dude, is it gonna park here to the left? No, it's not. Okay. Interesting. Well, I would say that's a little bit of progress in terms of getting to the butcher shop. It took the shorter route. Usually it goes around behind and then comes and pulls in here. So at least it took the left onto, I think it's Illinois Street. Yeah, Illinois Street from 54, and just came straight in here, but it missed the parking lot. Also, why is our turn signal still on? So, yeah, overall, I mean, the drive was perfect, other than I took over just because I didn't want to risk it. So, we'll get in here, get lunch, and head to Walmart. Delicious. Shout out to the butcher shop in Camdenton. It's my favorite place for lunch. Sandwiches, meats, everything. Sides, their sides are super delicious. I get their cold, like, macaroni salad, and the sandwich you heard me order earlier, which is just like salami, ham, American cheese, mayo. They have super good bread though. Okay, FSD, what are we gonna do here? Let's see if Grok remembers what we were discussing. That's something I was wondering, like, I wasn't sure. I had this idea last night. I just nudged it there because I'm kind of in a hurry. I need to get back to work. And FSD is super, like, conservative. Like, you know, if it's not 100% certain on it's going to make the gap, it will not go for it, which is great. You know, and if I was sitting in the back on my phone, I probably wouldn't even, like, notice. But, like, I'm paying attention right now. I'm kind of in a hurry, so I'm being impatient. So, anyways, what I was wondering about Grok is I've noticed when you start a Grok chat here in the car, each one of those shows up as a chat in Grok app, which to me, you know, as a software engineer, I kind of classify that as a session. And based on what I know about, you know, LLMs and AI, context engineering is there's usually a certain amount of context available within a session, and the provider of the LLM has to implement like cross-session memory for it to kind of like if you start one chat and you discuss something and then you start another chat, it may or may not remember what you were discussing in the previous chat, and that's the memory of the AI that the provider has to implement, because my understanding is LLMs are basically stateless. So anyways, my point is I'm curious, if you start a Grok discussion, which is one session, and then you close it and then you start another, is it going to remember, like, has XAI implemented that cross-session memory, so you can kind of pick up where you left off? Or do you have to keep a session open the entire drive to keep the discussion going, which is going to have its own problems given my testing? Like, it's hard, like if you leave Grok open the whole drive, and you're having a discussion in the car, Grok will like keep chiming in. I've tried to get it to be like, hey, only be quiet, or like be quiet until I address you. I've tried different prompts to try to get it to do that, and it'll say it'll do that, but then it'll just kind of keep sitting there and being like, standing by, which totally interrupts your train of thought. So after Walmart here, I'll start another Grok session and see if it picks up where we left off with Tesla news. Which I don't even remember what I was asking you before we had that intervention earlier. Let's see where it parks. Excuse me, sir. We do have parking lots set in the like parking selection menu for this destination, so it should park in the parking lot. Nice. Okay, we do want to go to the grocery side. I think that's just luck, that it kind of defaults to this side of the Walmart. Beautiful. That was so freaking smooth and perfect. Awesome. Let's go get some water, get back on the road. Back on the road. Beautiful. Supernatural. Let's get out of here, and then we can do the Grok test. See, dude, like, oh my gosh, the full stops just kill me every time. Okay, I'm just gonna nudge it through these. I got someone behind me. It's lunchtime. We're all in a hurry. Nobody got time for these full stops. Okay. Okay, there is a truck coming from the right, so it can do its full stop thing. Okay, go. Yeah, I didn't even nudge it there, so that was perfect. And that was valid because there was a truck coming from the right. I just want to get through this stoplight and through the turn onto Cross Creek Road. I just want to make sure those go well before I start the Grok session because this morning it tried to do that U-turn thing where it hit, instead of crossing the highway and going on to our road, it well, it's pretty, cut that turn a little tight. It, instead of turning on our road up here, it tried to U-turn onto the highway here and then wanted to like go back to Walmart, like come back here, take the right. It thinks there's some back way into the neighborhood, and that's because of what the map data is saying. Like the map suggests that such a route exists, but I can tell you it doesn't. So I almost knocked it there, but I didn't. That was perfect. Okay. So we're still in a hurry too, so let's get Grok, do you remember what we were discussing?
Nah, I don't have memory of past chats. Each one's fresh. What were we talking about?
Dang. So that answers that question. We were talking about Tesla news on X. I was wondering, is there any breaking news with Tesla? And we were discussing that.
Big news today. U.S. regulators gave Tesla a 5-week extension to review over 8,000 potential full self-driving traffic violations, like running reds. Also, stocks slipping on that probe. Sales are down globally, but FSD hit 12,000 miles with 0 disengagements, and cybercabs are popping up in Austin.
Tell me more about this regulators giving Tesla an extension for violations. Expand on that topic and give me all the details, please.
The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration opened this probe back in October after finding dozens of cases where Tesla vehicles, full self-driving, ran red lights, drove the wrong way, or broke other traffic laws. NHTA sent Tesla a big info request in December asking for details on complaints, crashes, lawsuits, and more related to FSD defects. Tesla is now reviewing 8,313 potential violations at about 300 per day, so they got a 5-week extension, pushing the deadline to February 23rd. Tesla cited the huge workload from multiple NHTA probes, like ones on crash reporting and door handles, saying it could hurt response quality, and they might ask for even more time after summarizing causes.
Interesting. This is breaking news? Like who broke this news? Was it like Sawyer Merritt, or was it like what account on X made this breaking news?
Bloomberg broke the story first this afternoon with their article on the 8,313 violations. On X, Sawyer Merritt posted it around 3:10 p.m., getting tons of traction, followed quick by big accounts like Walter Bloomberg and Reuters Legal.
Interesting. It's not even 3 p.m. here, so not really sure how that's possible. Are you sure you're talking about the right day here?
It's Friday afternoon here in Camdenton, Missouri, about 12:25 p.m. Central Time. The post hit around 3 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time earlier today, which is 10 a.m. our time. Bloomberg dropped the article.
Oh, okay. I understand. Got it. Interesting. What have any other like of the big Tesla accounts on X commented on this breaking news, like Holmars or Dirty Tesla or Farzad or Tesla Boomer Mama, um, Phil Diesel, Herbert Ong, Jeff Lutz, any of them?
So far today, none of those specific accounts, like Homar's blog, Dirty Tesla, Farzad, Tesla Boomer Mama, Phil Diesel, Herbert Hong, or Jeff Watts, have posted about the NHTCA extension. Sawyer Merritt's still the main big Tesla voice on it, with over 180 likes. It just broke, so they might chime in soon.
Okay, thank you. What other breaking news is there in regards to Tesla, XAI, any of the Musk companies?
Nothing super fresh breaking today beyond the Tesla FSD probe. Mostly recaps of Musk's big 2026 plans like Neuralink high-volume brain implants and automated surgery, SpaceX Starship upgrades, XAI's Colossus expansion, and Tesla's Cybercat production ramp. On X, chatter about OpenAI funding a Neuralink rival called Merge Labs, but no major announcements from the companies themselves.
Cool, thank you.
You're welcome.
Looks like we got work going on in the gate here. Might be going live soon. So yeah, that's a cool experiment. I guess Grok doesn't necessarily, they haven't implemented like cross session memory yet. Or maybe it's buggy, I don't know. Grok is still in beta, so, because I swear I've started a session with Grok in the car before, and then started another one, and it remembered what we were discussing. So I don't know if it's a bug or something. So that was a cool experiment, and I like that. It's definitely something I'm gonna try to expand on, like having perhaps like a discussion with Grok every time we do one of these, because it's a really great way to kind of multitask. Like we're testing FSD and we're getting news and we're asking questions and getting answers. It's great. Also, like the car is driving perfectly. Can we all just acknowledge that? Let's see if it pulls into the garage. I'm surprised it didn't bring up the fact that Elon posted, I think yesterday or day before yesterday, that FSD is no longer going to be like fully for sale. It's going to be subscription only. That I should have maybe said breaking news for this week, not today only. So we'll try that next time. That's pretty good. I think that's in, but see, it doesn't go into park for some reason. When it pulls into the garage, it like sits here. It's like not in park yet. So I don't know what it's doing, but let me just nudge it forward just a little bit. There we go. I tapped the brake. So yeah, cool. Let's see where we're at on FSD. Up to 91% utilization on version 14.2. 1,250 miles of self-driving out of 1,375 total miles. And this is version 14.2.2.3. Cool. Until next time.